गणानां गणपतिं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पतः न शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भा शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। हरि ओम। The aim of the Upanishad is to free us from all sorrows forever and rite jnanat na mukti. And for this, one has to have the knowledge of the limitlessness of the self, that I am not doer or enjoyer. So, two things will be done by the Upanishad: the mithyatva of the Jagat and anantatva of the self, falsification of the world, and the intellect that I is limitless. This will be told. Today, when the Upanishad sees the student, he saw that the student has come with lot of sharp edges in him. He has rag, he has dvesh, kam, krodh, isha, dvesh. And therefore, instead of straight away entering into the Brahma Vidya, it had done some different approach. It had the approach of doing the bhavana parivartan. Before vichar parivartan, bhavana parivartan was required. Please note one point. There are two words. One is called understanding, other is called attitude. I understand that Mr. XYZ is a very good person. So when I have understood it, my attitude towards him will be different. Different bhav will come. And Gita has stressed a lot about bhav shuddhi. Mana prasada saumyatvam maunamatmanigraha bhav samshuddhiriteta etat tapomanasa muchyate. Or I understand that this person is not good, so attitude will be different. Right now, my attitude towards the people is based on vasana and my own notion. Now, scriptures have a tough job to change this, and therefore they are building the attitude of first to see the world, to know the world what it is. Please note, supposing I say here he is not saying that Ishwar is a matter of belief. They have said Ishwar is there, which is all pervading, which you saw in the morning class. When I say it is a belief, something is a belief and it cannot be verified, that unverifiable belief, we are not talking about that Ishwar whose belief cannot be verified. Like if I say heaven is like that, so you will have to believe only that heaven has lot of damsels, heaven has lot of good food, heaven has lot of rivers, or heaven has lot of what is it called, luxuries apartment. So you cannot verify it. It is non-verifiable belief. And anything which is non-verifiable belief, that we are not talking of here. When you say I believe in Ishwar, so the question will be, is this belief verifiable or non-verifiable? So it's an incomplete sentence that I believe in Ishwar. It is a verifiable belief or it is a non-verifiable belief. And when I say verifiable belief, it means verifiable belief is pending knowledge. Knowledge which is still pending, you will verify it in due time. So belief will always end in knowledge. It will not be a dogma. It will not be some kind of cult or dogma that makes a person harder because he has to force himself to repeatedly believe about that. So what scriptures have said, he said, in order to verify, please see the world. How do I verify? There is an order. That orderliness in the world is that Ishwaratva. Morning also I had used the word, there is intelligent cause and effect relationship, if you remember. So if there is a, please note, nature is not intelligent. 100 times I say the same things because from childhood I have been hearing this only. Being a student of science, so this was very oft. Solar nature is very intelligent. See how wherever the mountains are there, lot of trees are there because you have to hold the mountain. If mountains are there, rivers are there because the banks are required. How intelligent is the what is it called? Nature. Always remember one thing, that there is something called kartru karm virod. In what is doer cannot be done. Doer and done are different. You cannot walk on the feet, neither can you see your own eyes. You can see somebody else's eyes. Eyes, the doer cannot be seeing itself. It's called kartru karm virod. Okay. So when you see, So you cannot say nature. If I say nature is working, and I say, okay, on what? Because work is done by somebody, on somebody. Like I'm talking to you, I'm cooking the food, I'm walking on the road, I'm sleeping on the bed, I'm laughing on him, I'm sad because of this person. If I am saying, please see the knowledge behind that. If I am saying, so there is, if you say nature is working, the question will be working on what? And you say on nature. Nature cannot work on nature. I hope you have followed. If nature cannot work on nature, nature is inert, there is some antaryami which is working on the nature. And that is Ishwaratva. And this is what I am saying, that Ishwaratva is pervading, and it is as the order, maintenance of the order of the laws of the system, any laws. It is the holder of of the laws. That is the form of Ishwar that we see while living. I'm not talking of that Ishwar which is in a particular Ishta form of Bhagwan Ram or Bhagwan Krishna, etc. I am calling that as the Ishwar which is in the form of definite laws, irrevocable, intelligent laws are there. The order is there. When I have learned to appreciate that Ishwar, morning class, appreciate it. I'm not saying do anything, just appreciate, acknowledge it. Acknowledge it, appreciate it. आप कुछ मत करो. Just try to take cognizance of that. This is there. I agree this is there. I agree this is there. After that, please note that Ishwar has gone through my body, through my self, through your body, through his body, through everything it has gone. And when it has gone, and I have seen that, I have I have understood it, then there will be attitudinal change. My bhav will be little different towards the world. So world I'm not seeing from my point of view, I am seeing from Purnam point of view. Purnam idam. Purnam idam. So don't see from idam Purnam. Purnam idam you see. From Purnam point of view, I see the world. I don't see the world from what I lost and I gain. I have shifted my perception from the infinite to finite, not from finite to another finite. I have shifted my understanding not from what I lost or gained, but from already one infinite is there. First, I will know this, then I will start thinking of something else. ये चेंज है, but this is the main thing where you are developing the from understanding, now you are going to the bhavnatmak parivartan, and this bhavna will take away all vasana. All vasanas are rag dvesh vasanas are based on negation of limitlessness. I don't like you. That means that you small thing is very real and you are a problem giver to me. One finite is problem giver to me. One finite is solution given to me. So we have crystallized everything and forgotten the main thing. And therefore, my bhavna can be of rag, dvesh, ahankar. I feel I have done a lot. I feel I am very important. Only because you have not seen that. Therefore, you are thinking like that. You have not trained. You have not been educated. You have not been, what shall I say, competent, or you have not practiced bhavnatmak parivartan. And this is where most of the students, even of Vedanta, falter. It is not. It is become. It has not become a habit to think from where. It is. It should become a habit. ठीक है ना? Still Vedanta has not come into picture. Please note. Vedanta is yet to enter. This is not, we are not talking Vedanta. अच्छा, हम बोले यही बहुत अच्छा है, यही इतना अच्छा है, कहाँ आप वेदांत को लाएंगे? So, first three chapters. So what it does, what beautiful point this does, your personal loss and personal gain and personal relation take a back seat. I'm not saying it is finished. It is not important. It is not that important. It is not that vital. Because my will not be bigger than the Ishwaratva running in and through. My loss is not the loss of Ishwar, and my gain is not gain of Ishwar. ठीक है ना? And this has been said in Gita. How is aham sarvasya prabhava? बोलो, मत्ता सर्वम प्रवर्तते इति मत्वा भजन्ते माम बुधा भाव समन्विता. Everything is from me and through me everything is going प्रवृत्ति. आपको सुनाते हैं गीता में कहां कहां. Just it is not a Gita, but I'll just refer here and there. यतः प्रवृत्ति भूतानाम येन सर्वम इदम ततम स्वकर्मणा तमभ्यर्च सिद्धिम विन्दति मानव. So from where everything is happening, that means I am the material class. यतः प्रवृत्ति भूतानाम येन सर्वम इदम ततम, and that is the निमित्त कारण. I am उपादान कारण, I am the निमित्त कारण. आप इसको पकड़ लो थोड़ा सा. Then what shall I do? Now you know, now you do offering. Swakarmana tam abhyarcha. I have, because I already have, I am getting from Ishwar, therefore I will give to Ishwar. I am getting from him, therefore I will give to him. Bhagwan has built this inbuilt system of giving to everybody. Tell me the name of that inbuilt system, which is called giving. Yajna. That is so simple. Sah yajna praja srishtva पुरोवाच प्रजापति अनेन प्रसविश्वद्वम एषव अस्तु इष्ट कामदुक. So he's already built it. ईश्वर का नाम ही है यज्ञ. When I'm talking, this is ईश्वरत्व. When you are listening, because it has an offering involved, therefore it is ईश्वरत्व. When you are donating, it is ईश्वरत्व. So there is nothing called secular in Hinduism. Everything is sacred, because everything has to be connected with that source to get the sanctity of that. It is sanctified. Therefore, dead body, immediately it is put on the body, it becomes sotak lag gaya. Kyun? It is dissociated from the source, therefore impure ho gaya. So this we saw in the morning class, but this will come again and again. Don't be tired of that. बोले पीछे पड़ जाएंगे, बिल्कुल पीछे पड़ जाएंगे. This is what in Upanishad is there. So let me now start the second chapter. And in the first chapter, I will again refer to the first chapter because we will connect it. So in the first chapter, there are 6 brahmanas or sections. Which shall I say, section or brahmana? Brahmanas, because people will get confused. बोले 6 ब्राह्मण आए हैं फर्स्ट चैप्टर में, शायद उन्हीं का भिक्षा थी. I had to give sadhu bhiksha, nobody is asking. I want to give here sadhu bhiksha. They're not telling which day is there. Which day is sadhu bhiksha? I want to contribute a lot. No, there are 6 sadhus in first chapter. It is Brahmana. So now on that self, I'll just summarize it in the six chapters. Something is called adhyarop and something is called apavad. Technical words, but you have to get familiar. English में बोल देते हैं, although I don't get that joy because these words have their spirit in this own language. Adhyarop means superimposition. Please note, one is called a Shastriya superimposition, other is called Shastriya superimposition. देखो तस्मिन तद बुद्धि is ज्ञान. This is watch, this is watch. So this is knowledge. Tasmin tad buddhi is Brahm. On the rope you are seeing the snake. That is Brahm. Tasmin tad buddhi. But tasmin tad buddhi shastranukul is upasana. By my own mind and attachment, I put that you are good and bad, that is Brahm. But Upasana says that on Shaligram, Vishnu Bhagwan is there. This is Upasana. Okay? On Haldi, you put the Haldi and you invoke Ganeshji on the Haldi. In the houses it is done on the Haldi, they can invoke Ganeshji also. Rather, they can make also Ganeshji also out of Haldi also. Lot of talents are there. But even if you don't have, you can just do like this, and that itself you can do worshipping. This is called Shastri Adhyas. It is allowed. It is not a Shastri Adhyas. So superimposition was done in the last three chapter of the last three section of the first chapter. Superimposition is done. That is called Apvad. Apvad. I will again come to the first chapter whenever I'll get some time to give you the glimpse. In the first chapter, this is point number 1. Second point, in the first chapter, there is something called Vidya and Avidya Dvayak. Vidya is discussed and Avidya is also discussed. What is Avidya? Jeev Paramatma Bhed. Jiva Paramatmanoho Bheda. Between Jiva and Paramatma, Bhed is mentioned as Avidya. And Abhed is mentioned as Vidya. बस इतनी सी बात आप जान लो. I don't want to trouble you more. Well, don't trouble at all. Otherwise, next time I won't come. So, because I know it can't be complete, you will take another camp. My concern is this. I'm not concerned about the second chapter and third chapter, because there are 6 chapters are there. All chapters I will not take, don't worry. Min I'll take. No, take. So, well, supposing I pass away before knowing Brihadaranyaka, then I'll take another birth to study it. Better you complete it. So there are 6 Brahman in the second chapter. Now, how is it going on? First 3 Brahman of the second chapter deals with Apavad, superimposition. Fourth Brahman, or rather, is a commentary on Vidya Sutram. I will explain in detail. Just take this is the headline. When the news is mentioned, so first headline is mentioned. Breaking news. Then they elaborate on each. Then after the news is over, again they end also with again the headlines. Something like that is there. So first 3 is Apvat, fourth is the Sutra, that is Vidya Sutra. Fifth Brahman deals with Sarvatma Bhav. And sixth Brahman deals with Guru Shishya Parampara. Now I am coming to the first Brahman straight away, because we are getting late. So what is the first Brahman called? Ajat Shatru Brahman is the name of the section. So you will be uh, very comfortable. Ajat Shatru, this is the. Well, why the name is Ajat Shatru? Name is Ajat Shatru because here the teacher is Ajat Shatru and the student's name is Gargyah, not Gargi. Gargi is another one. Gargyah. Gargyah is a male Brahmin boy and Gargi is a female, although she will also be coming. So in the Ajat Shatru, Brahman is there and Ajat Shatru is a Jnani, although he is a Kshatri and he is a king also. Ajat Shatru itself a very nice name is there. Na jata Shatru Yasya, whose enemy is not born. It doesn't mean that there was no enemy. In his mind, there is no enemy. Animosity is not there. That itself is an introduction of a Jnani that he is not having Bhed Buddhi and therefore he is Adveshta Sarvbhutanam. That is there. Acha. And now we will now read to this Ajat Shatru. The he is not a student really in the beginning. He becomes the teacher and comes. Gargya, he wanted to teach to Ajat Shatru because he has just learned from the Gurukul. So he came to teach to Ajat Shatru, who was the king of Kashi. Let us now read the first mantra of the first Brahman. In my book, it is 402. I don't know in your book, is it 402 or something else? 402? If it is not something because publication may be different. मिल गया? दृप्त बाला की. I'm now going to say, you please repeat after me. Om दृप्त बाला की ह अनुचानः गार्ग्यः आस सहोवाच अजातशत्रुं दास्यं ब्रह्मते ब्रवीणि ब्रवाणि इति सहोवाच जातशत्रुः सहस्रम् एतस्यां वाचि दद्मः जनको जनक इति वै जनाः धावन्तीति. So, Sanskrit language was not written language initially. So it was all spoken. So punctuations are not written in the Vedas. Semicolon, colon, inverted comma, full stop, exclamation. These were not there because it was pronounced mainly. Therefore, Vedant is not known by, you will never see Vedantva Patitavyam. It is said Atmava Drishtavya. Go and hear from the teacher, not study from the teacher. Or study, it is not gone for the studies. And therefore, but we are habituated to now this style or full stop, comma inverted. So I will tell you where the subject, the sentence is stopping, where inverted comma is there. You can just keep on marking if you want to know that grammatically also. If you're not interested, don't worry. So because all words are clubbed up, somewhere samas is there, somewhere sandhi is there. There is no full stop anywhere. See what is written here. So dript balaki. Shruti itself gives the name to that boy. His name is Balaki actually. Balaki. But arrogant bala ki Shruti gives the name. दृप्त पहले बना दिया, दृप्त बाला की. अच्छा, कर्मधारय समास. दृप्त बाला की ही. This dृप्त बाला की ही is there. There you can see dृप्त. There is one word is there. दृप्त बाला kirha. So this is called sasajisho ruhu. This sandhi is there. So dृप्त बाला की ही. ठीक है ना? He had an arrogance. Why arrogance is there? We'll see. Her. Anuchana is, this is her plus anuchana. Anuchana. Anuchana means what? What is meaning of anuchana? Anuchana means this is vach. There is one word called vach in Sanskrit. Root is there to speak. So past participle is uchana. So anuchana. Anuchana means one who had followed the chanting and come from the studies of Vedas. He is well read. Anuchana, who can chant well. He was adept in Shabd Rashi. He has by-hearted Shabd Rashi of Vedas. Yesterday's class. Shabd Rashi was one thing and vision was another thing, if you remember. आप पकड़ने रहना है सब. So he was adept in Shabd Rashi. Well adept in chanting, by hearting. He has learned from the Gurukul. Anuchana. And what is name? Gargya. Gargya, Sandhi, this there, therefore Visarga is not there. Actually, it is Gargya. Garga Gotro Samutpanna. So Garga Gotrat Samutpanna, he has born from Garga Gotra. Garg is one Gotra is there. Like Shandilya Gotra is there. Or maybe Vasisht Gotra is there. Vishwamitra Gotra is there. There is nothing called Michael Gotra. There's no Rishi called Michael. Somebody said, I said, what is called Michael? There is no Rishi called Michael. So, yeah, Kashyap Gotra can be there. Parashar Gotra can be there. Bharadwaj, many Gotra can be there. But this Michael Gotra I have not heard. So, Dripta Bala ki ha anuchana. Understood? Na? Each word we will see. We'll try to see if the time permits. Will not jump. Acha. Gargya. So you can put two dot there. After Gargya, you can put two dot. It is nominative case. So Gargya. As. As means he was there. After that, full stop. In the book, it is not in, but you have to put full stop there. Sentence is over there. As. And then Sahovacha. He told. He went to Ajat Shatru. And see the word Ajat Shatrum. Ajat Shatrum is accusative case. Kashyam. Kashyam means is a Kashi Raja. Not Kashi Phal. Kashi Raja. So Kashi Raja means the small kingdom of Kashi was there and he was the king there. Ajat Shatru. And he went to Kashi. Actually, his point was that he had to give Guru Dakshina to his school. Garge. He has come from the Gurukul after studying for 12, 14 years. And there, Brahmins, so there were no means. So his Guru said, okay. He said, without Dakshina, Vidya won't be Phalvati. So I will give Dakshina. So how to give Dakshina? So what they used to go? They used to go to kings and exhibit their scholarship in front of them. The king also was sometimes patronizing these learned people. So he was very happy. Okay, tell me something about what you studied. And he used to give, okay, 1,000 golden coins or cows, whatever is there. And therefore he went with this intention to him. So there, Kashyam, and then he says without asking, Brahmate Brahmini iti. Without asking, this is in inverted comma. This is said by Gargya. Brahmate Brahmini. Before iti, always inverted comma has to be there. That means some sentence has been said here. Brahmini, before Brahmini. Brahmani, sorry, I am saying Brahmini. Brahmani. Brahma te Brahmani. So, uh, may I talk to you about Brahman? May I talk to you about Brahman? I will tell about Brahman to you without asking. That means he was already assuming that Ajatashatru did not know anything. And therefore, the arrogance express, you want to express yourself. That is the nature of arrogance. And another nature of arrogance, which is risky, is you underestimate somebody. He thinks I alone know it, nobody else knows. I alone am good in aesthetic sense. I alone am a very well dressed person. I alone think on the subject very intelligently. I alone am very systematic person. Very systematic. I alone am very prompt. So you have a self opinion where you have some wrong sense of pseudo uniqueness in yourself. And it gives you joy. Dangerous part is this, that it gives joy. That is the nature of ahankar. Ahankaram balam darpam kamam krodham parigraha. So this is a thing which stops you from knowledge. Because another way of ahankar is that you are not able to drop your opinions. And let me tell you, my opinion may not be right. The very foundation of anybody's sadhana is vinay. And let me tell you what I have understood by God's grace, vinay. I may be wrong, he may be right. He is good in something in which I am not good. I'm repeating it. He may be good. He is good in something. Even ant, what can you do? You cannot do that. Supposing I mix sugar and sand together, you cannot separate as ant can separate. So everybody is good in something where I am not that good. And I approach the person with this mindset. If you have this mindset, you will be always looking for that, scanning that person to get that particular point. And this is the secret of good vyavahar. You will not go for outer things. And moment I got it, that see, he gets up early in the morning, which I cannot get up. Or he never misses his job, which I miss. एक point आप ढूंढ लो. Search one point which you don't have. I'm repeating it. Generally, we think our bigness and then found you don't have that. And then I put you down. This is very incomplete picture. I will search one point in you which I don't have. You find out. Na amantro aksharam asti. There is no akshar which has not the value of a mantra. Na anaushadhi vanaspati. There is no vanaspati which does not have oshadhi value. Na ayugatah purusha. There is not a useless person. Prayojakastu dullabha. There is the person to get out of it, that is very difficult to get. But what Vyavahar is always based on a point that where I am very good, don't start from there. I'm repeating it. I may be good in singing. I may be good in writing. I may be good in dressing. I may be good in reading. Maybe I have read the whole book. That is not the source. And then you find out that he is not good in it. After that, you don't feel. फिर आप नीचे कर दोगे उसको. And after that, Vyavahar will not be having something where soul has gone off the Vyavahar. That soul has gone. Another person also has to do the same. Now he already assumed because I know so much. Therefore, Shruti says Dript Balika. Balaki. Dript Balaki. इसको पकड़ लेना आप. Therefore, servant also, when I see servant and sweeper sweeping the road, and I say, as easily as he is sweeping the road, you cannot sweep it because you will feel shy. You will feel self-conscious. As he is taking the order, hey, idhar karo, thoda sa idhar lagao do, idhar aa jao. You will not take the order. Even from a teacher, you may not take the order. Maid का तो बोल देते maid भाग गई, maid ran away. Whole day she is getting instruction. Iron करो जल्दी. Get the iron lady. Wash करो clothes. वो कप कहाँ गया? टीनू जा रहे बाहर, यहाँ साफ कर देना कपड़ा. अबे ह्यूमन बीइंग है. दे आर ह्यूमन बीइंग्स. आप लोगे ऐसे इंस्ट्रक्शन किसी से? एक दिन नहीं टिकोगे. It is easier said than done. उसके भी इमोशंस हो गए. वाइफ चाहिए, सबको वाइफ चाहिए, हस्बैंड चाहिए, बच्चे चाहिए, कंपनी चाहिए, फ्रेंड चाहिए. Everybody needs somebody. Everybody has mind also. So, Dript Balaki, he thought this Ajat Shatru तो उसको पता होता तो होगा नहीं कुछ. ये तो राजा में राजा है. He is ruling all the time in administration. He doesn't know all these things. तो जाते ही ठोक दिया कि चलो भाई ब्रह्मते ब्रह्माणी. It was better that if you want, can I tell about Brahman? That was a better expression. So, अब देखो मतलब हम आपको बोले या ऐसा बोल सकते थे कि I have just come from the Gurukul, I have studied this, I want that you should listen if you wish. If you wish, I can listen, and then whatever dakshina you can give, you can. भाई कैसे काम चलेगा? ब्राह्मण का तो काम ही दक्षिणा से चलेगा. उसके पास लाइवलीहुड तो है नहीं कोई. पठन पाठन इज हिज वर्क. सो ब्रह्माणी इति. अजात शत्रु स्माइल्ड. ही वाज वेरी हैप्पी. सो ब्रह्माणी के बाद फुल स्टॉप कर दिया ना. फुल स्टॉप मींस पूर्ण विराम बनाए. फुल स्टॉप. No, inverted comma is on Brahmani. Brahmani inverted comma after iti will be full stop. Iti के बाद full stop. If anybody is Sanskrit student or interested, they can do it. Others don't worry. सबका interest अलग अलग है. But just maybe some of you want, therefore I am doing it. बोले but I feel guilty why I am not studying Sanskrit. So next is Sahovacha Ajat Shatru. Ajat Shatru said 1 minute. Sahasrametasyaam vacho dadmaha. Wow. Isn't why? Please give him 1,000 cows. Sahasram etasyam. This is called Sati Saptami is there. So etasyam vachi. So etasyam vachi is vachan ke liye. For this word what he has said. Give him 1,000 cows. I mean, हम पहले ही तुमको दक्षिणा दे देते हैं. Because later on we don't know whether you have to give or I have to give. So Sahasram 1,000 cows तुरंत दे दो भाई. लेकिन भाई आप क्यों दे रहे हैं? आफ्टर दद्मः कॉमा जनको जनक इति वही जनाः धावन्ति इति. At that time, Raja Janak was very prominent. He was one of the foremost Vedantic teachers of the country. And therefore, anybody who wanted to know something used to rush to Janak. And twice, Janak has been used because of 2 reasons. So people said, but Janak ji used to give a lot of donation also. देखो, in next page 403, if you see the Bhashya, last line, Janako Data Janaka Shrota iti. Saw that? So Janak जो है दाता भी है और जनक श्रोता भी है. So because of this, people used to go and listen from Janak and tell to Janak. Or if anybody was poor, they also used to go to Janak. Therefore, twice Janak has been used. Janaka Janaki iti vai Janaha dhavanti. They used to rush to get this. So Ajat Shatru is saying that it is, देखो ये देखो beauty देखना. Ajat Shatru is saying, you thought I am better, I am good, and you are coming to me because of this bhav of getting something, and you did not go to Janak, that you gave me the honor of giving, therefore I am giving you. ये अजात शत्रु का नेचर. He is not talking about that Brahman right now. चलो भाई, बहुत अच्छी बात है आप. ठीक है ना. So he already gave, because you gave me the honor of coming here. आप आए यहाँ पढ़ लिख कर आए, at least you came to me. You thought I can give, therefore Taitri says Shraddhayadeyam, Ashraddhayadeyam, Shriyadeyam, Bhiyadeyam, Hriyadeyam, Samhidadeyam. Somehow you give with fear, give with shyness. Now this was the first. Now topic is coming now. Chale na? Not getting bored? Okay. Even if you are getting bored, will not stop. No question of stopping now. You already started. Well, thank God it is started. I was just thinking, वो तो ऐसा तो नहीं कि वही context में कि उपनिषद शब्द कहाँ से आया, बृहदारण्यक कहाँ से आया, इसी में तो नहीं चला जाएगा 15 दिन. Thank God you started. Now let us see the second mantra. बहुत टाइम लगता है बिल्डअप करने में. It takes effort and time so that you will have clarity. Always step by step we should go. Then only teaching is firm. This is the difference between Gyan Yag and the camp. Gyan Yag is very small portion is taken. And rush is there. But here you have luxury of time, understanding. You can take details also, which we will see. Let us see the second mantra. This is page number 404. Sahovacha Gargyah Ya Eva Asau Aditye Purusha Etam Eva Aham Brahmopasa Iti Sahovacha Jat Shatruhu Ma Etasmin Samvadishtaha Atishtaha Sarvesham Bhutanam Murdha Raja iti Va Aham Etam Upase iti Saya Etam Evam Upaste Atishtaha Sarvesham Bhutanam Murdha Raja Bhavati. So he said, Ajat Shatru said, okay, I am ready to listen what you have to say. Gargya or Balaki, you please tell. But, what? Ajat Shatru, being a very matured person and also a good teacher, he could make out that there is a very good disciple hidden in Balaki. Everybody is not a शिष्य. उसके अंदर शिष्य भाव नहीं होता है. Every stone can't you carve a murti out of. There is a murti hidden in the stone block. Everybody is not inbuilt teacher, inbuilt doctor, inbuilt lawyer. This is something inbuilt. inbuilt singer, inbuilt dancer, inbuilt scientist. But he could make it out. And he thought, Ajatashatru, that let me take out this upper crust of Balaki. And then he'll be very good. He said, okay, now start. I'm ready to listen now. Because kings were also Gyanis. So Sahovacha, Sa here is for Gargya, not Gargi. I'm repeating it. Gargya. This is on Gargya is the name. Don't say Gargi. Gargi said. Gargi कहीं से मत लाओ गार्गी को. कुछ लोग तो और आगे चले जाते हैं. बोले गार्गी was the wife of Yagyavali. Not the wife. Maitreya was the wife and Katyayani. गलत सलत wife मत बनाओ किसी की. She was not the wife. So Sahovacha. Gargya. और कुछ बदलो. Husband wife मत बदलो. So Sahovacha Gargya. Not he said. He said, Yah ev asau. There is asau word is there. In my book, asau word is not there. It is eva sava ditya. It is one sandhi is there. Echo yava yava. So, huh? So, echo yava yava. So, au becomes au. So, I broke it so that we can read it. Because moment you see long word, you keep quiet. Nervous हो जाता है. Chanting समय nervous हो जाता है. फिर चुप रहता है. So, therefore, we break it. So, Eva Asau Aditya. He says that which is in the sun. Etam ev aham Brahma. This is Brahma. Upasa. And one should, and I do the upasana of this only. Ajatashatru, I mean the Gargya has said to Ajatashatru that one Purush which is in sun, he is the one who is the Brahman. He is ultimate. Iti. After iti, full stop. From yah to upas is inverted comma, is in quotation by Gargya. From yah to upas. It is possible I may miss also these things, but just whenever I remember, I'll say, otherwise you can find it out. It is not that difficult. So from yah he started speaking. Who? Ajatashatru. Gargya, not Ajatashatru. Huh? आ रहे हैं पुरुष आ रहे हैं. I'll come. यह एव असौ आदित्य पुरुषे एतम एव अहम ब्रह्मोपास. Now, technical matters. You know we have three bodies: gross body, subtle body, and causal body. When a person dies, subtle body and causal body has left the gross body. Only gross body is remaining. So subtle body and gross body, subtle body and causal body are enlivening the gross body. And there is a holder of these three bodies at the microcosmic level who's called Jiva. When I say holder, it means who has minus and inus, false minus and inus on this. This is my body. This is my mind. This is my ignorance, etc. Corresponding to microcosmic subtle gross body, there is a macrocosmic gross body. Called it will be called Virat only when it is with the consciousness. Samashti Sthul Sharir Abhimani will be called Virat. Only body is not called Virat. Like when dead body comes, you say body has come. You don't say person has come. Person is different, body is different. Body enlivened by consciousness is person. When you say dead body is passing away, dead body is. So, Vyashti body conditioned by the consciousness is called the Jeev, or you call the person, or Vishwa you call. This is one point. Now you call it Virat. ठीक है ना? Simple. Morning also this topic was discussed, that there has to be holder, otherwise this Virat will splinter into pieces. It will decompose. Like without the Jeev, this body decomposes. So without the consciousness in it, that sun, moon all will decompose and fizzle out. We have a subtle body. Similarly, the total subtle body. नहीं अभी आई नहीं थी अभी. Consciousness enlivened by the total subtle body, that will be Hiranyagarbha. And morning I had told Gyan Shakti, Samashti Gyan Shakti, Samashti Ichha Shakti, Samashti Kriya Shakti Abhimani. That is the Hiranyagarbha. चले ना? ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया है. That is Hiranyagarbha. What was the Vyutpatti of Hiranyagarbha in Sanskrit I gave? Morning we saw. सर्वज्ञत्वम अन्ते यस्य. बहुब्रीहि समास. But बहुब्रीहि, किसकी बहु? बहुब्रीहि. One समास is there. This is called बहुब्रीहि समास. Where third pad is important. That is called samashti. Please note, samashti is going through veshti. No? You are going through each finger also. So the total subtle body, although I don't like this word too much, total subtle body, फिर भी बोल देते हैं. Because total subtle body is not exact expression, because total subtle body is not counting the consciousness which is going through it. So I am more comfortable in saying that Hiranyagarbha is going through all. Because total subtle body is a jad thing, is inert thing. It is not going through. It is enlivened by the consciousness, and I will call it, either you say total subtle body conditioned with the consciousness is going through all. Well, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm understanding. दो हो गया. We have a causal body also. Total causal body is called Maya. Consciousness condition of total causal body will be called Ishwar. In your deep sleep, Ishwar sleep is called Pralay, and Jeev sleep is called Sushupti. Difference is that Ishwar sleep, he is awake. In our sleep, we are totally gone. Goda beach ki so gaye. He slept like a log and got up in the fireplace. So ये है. फिर याद आया कि ये काम बा कि वो काम बा कि सब कैसे होगा. उठे नहीं कि शुरू हुआ. उसके बाद यहाँ जाना है, वहां जाना है, ये काम बाकी, वहां बिस्किट कहाँ रखा, कल रखना. So 1,000 thoughts will come. So there is something called total causal body, total subtle body, and total gross body. थोड़ा बोल दे. समष्टि स्थूल प्रपंच, समष्टि सूक्ष्म प्रपंच, and समष्टि कारण प्रपंच. You have to get habituated to these words, please. अच्छा, समष्टि Can I use this word samashti, sir? Or you want in English only? Both I will say. Samashti is sthul prapanch, samashti sukshma. The consciousness conditioned by that, and this both are called karya brahma. Samashti sthul and samashti sukshma. But samashti karan sharir along with the consciousness is called karan brahma. Brahma has different meaning also. Karya brahma and karan brahma. Okay, कार्य ब्रह्म कारण ब्रह्म समझ में आ गया. अच्छा. And therefore all is कार्य ब्रह्म, all is कार्य ब्रह्मन, and all is, and also there is a, in your mind Ishwar minds run called Hiranyagarbh is pervading your mind also, and therefore he can come in your dream, and therefore he has total access. Whatever you are thinking, he is knowing that. Rather all knowledges are in Hiranyagarbh, and therefore if you worship that Ishwar, he can grant you with that knowledge, which I told about Kalidas and Pani. And in any vidya, if somebody is doing lot of tapasya, there is some faculty called clicking. So knowledge will click to him. Clicking is a good word. It strikes. And this is given by that Hiranyagarbha. चले ना, बहुत बड़ी बड़ी चीजें हैं ये. हाँ. And let me tell you that Hiranyagarbha can make you forget also. ज्ञानिनाम अपि चेतांसी. हाँ. देवी भागवती सा. हाँ. बलाद आकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति. कुंभकर्ण को सुला दिया. कर्ण को नॉलेज भूल गई. Therefore भगवान says मत्त स्मृतिर ज्ञान, नॉट पोहम च. पोहा नहीं देते भगवान. मत्त स्मृतिर ज्ञान अपोहनम च. आई कैन मेक फॉरगेट ऑल्सो. क्यों? वहीं बैठे हुए हैं. सिटिंग देयर ओनली. ऐसा नहीं भगवान बोले भगवान सब देख रहा है, वो देख रहा है ऊपर वाला. कोई ऊपर वाला नहीं है. नीचे कौन है? ये ऊपर नीचे तो स्पेस में हो जाएगा. तो नीचे कैसे देख रहा है? बाइनोकुलर से. सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टः मत्त स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च. हृदय सन्निविष्ट. क्या समझते हैं आप भगवान को? क्या समझते हैं आप? बोले आप स्थूल में दिखाइए. अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रितः प्राणापान समायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नम. Let me tell you, this statement is not made by Brahman. This is made by Virat. अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा. विश्व के विश्वश्च सौ नरश्च. हम विश्व के नर हैं, सबके अंदर हम गए हैं. आई एम डाइजेस्टिंग एवरी फूड. बोले भगवान भाई आर वर्किंग सो हार्ड, तुम मर जाओगे. अहम वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणी नाम देह माश्रित प्राणापान समायुक्त. आई एम द वन देयर. You can check these things what I am talking. अच्छा. हाँ. बेचारे भगवान. नहीं बेचारे भगवान होगा नहीं, तुम बेचारे होगे. So ये चारे हम लोग हैं. You got my point now? Samashti Karan Sharir, Samashti Sukshma, Samashti Sthul, and Abhimani means one who is possessing that. One who is saying this is my and I. अच्छा. हाँ. अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा. What happened to that Brahman? उसकी तो बात नहीं हो रही अभी. We are not talking of unconditioned Brahman right now. अभी तो हम कार्य और कारण पर ही हैं. It is called Karya Brahma too. Gross Samashti and Samashti Sukshma. Why? Because it comes and goes in Pralay. Because it has vikar, it has modification. Karya Brahma is Anekam, Asaram, Anityam, Asatyam. There are four things associated with Karya Brahma. It is manifold, Anekam. Then it is Asaram. It is Maik. Then third is it is Anityam. It will go away in Pralay. And Asatyam, it is not real. From absolute level. Karan Brahman will not go away in Pralay also. That is Ekam Saram Nityam Satyam. Well, why are you telling all these things? Because Balaki had only known Kare Brahman and he thought this alone is absolute. उनको लगा यही absolute है. And please note, I told also, your whole body can be invoked by any point of your body. I told 2 days back. Somebody can just touch you. Immediately you will see whole thing. कौन है भाई? क्या? हाँ. Therefore, Karya Brahma, any part of Karya Brahma, you can invoke the whole Karya Brahma by doing upasana of that part. Got it? And therefore, Balaki has said, I have taken the upasana of sun. And he says, Ya ev asau aditya purushe. Here purushe means that Karya Brahma, Hiranyagarh. Who is in this? Hiranyagarh is in this. In this sun, who is there? He is Brahman. He is the absolute one whom I am doing upasana. Aham upase. He is saying that this is Brahman. Ajat Shatru said, now Ajat Shatru, whatever he will say now, this will go up to I think 13th verse. He will give one aspect of Hiranyagarh. Now Ajat Shatru will say, ध्यान देना, he's not cutting it. He said, I will tell you more aspect of that. That means he was Apara Brahma Upasak and Parabrahma also. He was expert in Sagun and Nirgun both Brahma. Ajat Shatru. Now, after full stop, Sa Hovacha Ajat Shatru. Then Ajat Shatru said to Balaki. He said, Mama. No. Twice Ma is there. Ma and Ma, and then Etasmin is there. Mama, Etasmin Samvadishtaha. Don't talk like this. Don't talk like that. Acha? Huh? Why? After that, full stop. It is Samvadishtaha. Samvadishtaha means don't talk like that. Then that's Hiranyagarh which you are talking about. It is not only this. It is Atishtaha. Atishtaha means Pradhan. It is very big. Sarvesham Bhutanam Murdha. It is the forehead of the whole world. And third, Raja. It is the king. Why? Pujya. Raja means Prakash Swarup. I give you 3 more adjective for Upasana of Hiranyagarh through Aditya. Catch my point. बोले क्या? news come for dumb and deaf people. देखा है कि नहीं news? Like that it is there. For the deaf people, there is one news is there. Well, I will tell you three more adjectives for sun, for this Hiranyagar Upasana through the sun. That means he has already done it. And three words he used: Atishtha, Murdha, and Raja. Atishtha means prominent, Pradhana. Murdha means Pujya, Varniya. And Raja means Swamprakash. Atishtha, not Atishtha, sorry. Atishtha. Sorry. Atishtha, not Atishtha. Atishtha. And he says, Aham etam upaseti. I do upasana like this. Ajat Shatru Singh. ये तो क्लीन बोल्ड लोग हैं. बोले हम तो इसकी उपासना करते हैं भाई. And now phalam is given. After iti full stop. Saya evam etam evam upaste. One who does upasana like this, te atishtaha. He also becomes prominent everywhere. And Sarvesham Bhutanam Murdha, he also becomes Pujya. And he also becomes Raja. That means he will steal the limelight. Everywhere he alone will be there. You will see that. You will see this topic will go, as I said, till 13th verse. 2nd to 13th verse is Saguna Brahmopasana, given by Gargya, but Ajat Shatru will rectify it. Oh. At every stage, he will give a bigger, better version of the same point of Hiranyagarbha Upasana. I mean, that means he knew more than him. And this was to break his ahankar. He could have given straight away Brahmagyan. But he did not say you don't know the Brahman. If somebody is doing Surya Upasana, Surya Upasana means you are thinking of Lord's Son. Nikrisht Vastuni Utkrisht Bhava Upasana. So on something small, you are superimposing something very big. With faith, with Shraddha, with Dhyan, for a long time. So that Surya which is in your eyes, Chakshu Devta is Surya, and which is there, it blesses you with that. Why? Because the very principle of Upasana is pervasiveness of thought in your mind. And pervasiveness of thought converts into pervasiveness of authority. This is the principle of Upasana. फिर से बोल दें. Again shall I say? Well, please say again. All I'm tired now. Pervasiveness of thought. When I continue repeating pervasiveness of thought for a long time, that Devta converts that pervasiveness of thought into big authority in this or the next birth. And therefore, Upasya Gun will come in Upasak. The quality of whom you are worshipping will come in you as well. Oh. बोलते ना बल बुद्धि विद्या देहु मोहि. Because he himself has bal and he himself has buddhi and vidya. Therefore he can give bal buddhi vidya dehu mohi harau kales vikar. So he will give, because this is a principle of upasana. Oh, and therefore here people had quite big achievements are there. super achievements are there. Why? Devanugrah was too much on people here. Devanugrah. Devtas had anugrah. Surya Bhagwan anugrah. You know the story of Kunti getting mantra. When Kunti got the mantra from Durvasa Rishi, Durvasa saw that she will not have child. Means she will not have husband. And then he gave 5 mantras, in which Surya mantra was first. Because Kunti had done upasana of Durvasa ji. With Durvasa, although she did not know she is Durvasa, otherwise, बहुत डर लगता. But she thought Durvasa is very big. So that big thought in Kunti's mind converted into mantra. वो फल आ गया. And when mantra was given of Surya Bhagwan, so as a fun, because she was not married also that time. So as a fun, she chanted that mantra, Surya Bhagwan. And because a very big thought was already in her mind about Surya, this is called Shraddha. Surya Bhagwan came, लो. आप महाभारत पढ़ना. He said, I will have child from you. He said, but I'm unmarried. He said, that rule is for you all. Not because you only brought that mantra, and therefore he had child from Kunti, Surya Bhagwan. And then Karna was born, as you know. भाई अगर बहुत बड़ा थॉट है किसी के पास, मंत्रे तीर्थे द्विजे देवे दैवज्ञे, देयर इज वन श्लोक कम्स, ध्यान देना, वेरी गुड फॉर साधना. मंत्रे तीर्थे द्विजे देवे दैवज्ञे भेषजे गुरौ यादृशीर भावना यस्य सिद्धिर भवति तादृशी. इन मंत्रे देवे द्विजे देवे, मंत्रे तीर्थे द्विजे देवे दैवज्ञे पुरोहित, भेषजे डॉक्टर, guru in the guru. As big is your thought, so big would be your fruit. मंत्रे तीर्थे द्विजे देवे दैवज्ञे भेषजे गुरौ. 8 है कि 7? 7. यादृशीर भावना यस्य सिद्धिर भवति तादृशी. If your Shraddha is very big, that means that will be very big thought regarding the mantra, very big thought regarding the Tirth, very big thought regarding the Brahman, very big thought regarding the Devata, very big thought regarding the Purohit, very big thought regarding the Guru, very big thought regarding the doctor. बोले माई डॉक्टर तो ऐसे ही बेकार है, इसकी दवाई नहीं काम करेगी आपकी. तुम डॉक्टर को ऐसे ही उड़ा दिए पहले, अब उसकी श्रद्धा उस दवाई में खत्म हो गया बल. हाँ, bigger is the thought, and that thought is with Mahat Buddhi, Sat Buddhi. So that Devata which is sitting with that thought, it will bless you tremendously. And this is the principle which will be used in all other till 12th verse. So this was Aditya. 3 conditions: Atisht, Atishtha, Murdha, Pujya. And third was Raja. Raja doesn't mean king, prominent. Rajate iti Raja. Shine, he will shine. ये उपासना का फल है. बोले, can you say in very simple words? Same thing. What? Have a very big thought. If you don't do specific, at least now Ishwar is expressing in these forms as a very big thought. You are seeing Ishwar in Surya. He's not a mass of fire. Only do you Hindus are offering water to that sun? Sun is so far away, and you are offering water. Arey tum मूर्ख हो. We are not offering to the ball of fire there. There is Adi Devik sun. To that sun who is in my eyes also, I am offering to that sun. Okay, now moon will also come. So you can discover how much you can get benefit by these upasanas, which I was constantly saying as change in the perception. If you have a small thought, then फिर beggar को फुटपाथी उतना ही उसकी अथॉरिटी है फुटपाथ की उतनी he has that much of sleeping place. क्यों? Bigger thought was absent. If somebody has very big thought, definitely he will have something very big in life, either intellect or position or brilliancy. कुछ तो big रहेगा. क्यों? His thought is very big. We'll see more in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah Hari Hari